everyone, I'm Deanda from everydaydeanda.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how you can simplify the process of decluttering your clothes. Here on this channel, we are a community of moms and homemakers who are interested in living life more simply, and we do that with systems, habits, and routines. So, let's go ahead and get into it. In order to start decluttering, there are 4 simple questions that you're going to want to ask yourself and answer them very honestly. Very, very, very honestly. And if you answer these questions honestly, follow the steps, it is going to make this whole process so much more simple. But you got to be honest. Be honest with yourself, okay? So the first question is this: does it fit me today? If you are going through your clothes and you get to something and you just really, really love it, and you're like, January is coming up, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 5 pounds. I'm going to lose 10 pounds. In my case, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. Don't think about that. Just think about the here and now, today, like in this very moment, right now, after you've already had a large lunch and a good breakfast. Does it fit today, right now, at your current weight, size, mass, whatever you want to call it? Does it fit? Be honest with yourself. If it does, then good for you. Hang on to it. Keep it. You still got 3 more questions left. But if it doesn't fit today, then no hard feelings. It's all good. It's okay. There are many more clothes in the world. You can get more, but sis, let it go. And then the second question you want to ask yourself is this. Let me back up, because the first question is where I got hung up like so much, and I've had bags of clothes sitting in the bottom of my closet for the better part of 2 years, and I kept telling myself, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight. But you know what? I kept gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. And it's okay. It's okay. There have been times, like over the past 2 years, like where I lose a little, I'm like, yes, I can, wear this skirt now. But then I would gain the weight back and then I couldn't. And when I was finally honest with myself, and I was just like, you know what? I can't wear this right now. I'm going to let it go. And it's going to be okay, and I can get new clothes when the point comes that I need them. But right now, these are not adding value to me. They're taking up space that I don't have, and quite frankly, it's making me feel bad every time I look at those clothes and think about the fact that I used to be able to fit them and now I can't. But you know what? That's not my story anymore, because I got rid of them, sent them off to ThredUp, and hopefully I can get paid for them. So it is okay. Don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. Okay, if you feel like that's necessary, forgive yourself and just let it go. But if they do fit, you can hang on to them. The second question you want to ask yourself is this: is it damaged? So if it passed the first round, but it's damaged, and you know that you're not a seamstress, you know you're not going to pay a seamstress to fix it, then let it go. If it has missing buttons that you know you're not going to sew back on, that you haven't sewn back on ever since, it's been damaged. If it has holes in it, we're not going to do that. We're going to let it go. And I had clothes with holes in them. I had a sweater that had a hole in it, and my best friend saw it one day, and she was like, we used to be roommates before I got married. She was like, you're an adult now. You shouldn't be wearing clothes with holes in them. And no one had ever told me that. So I didn't know. So I was just like, well, my hair is long. It can cover it up because it's on the shoulder. It's okay. But then what happens, like, when I'm wearing my hair up, or like it's in a style where, my hair can't cover the hole? It's just not acceptable. We're going to go on and we're going to get rid of the damaged clothes. Here's the third question. Have I worn it in the last year? If you have not worn it within the last year, the chances are very, very, very high that you're not going to wear it in the next year. And so that is a good indication that you can let go of it. And I found that the clothes in my closet that I had not worn in the last year, but I was like, what if I'm going to wear this? What if I need it? I had not worn it in the last year. I had some of them I hadn't worn in the last 2 years. Some of the things I had not worn in the last 3 years. Like, they used to be really nice, really on trend at one time, but I just was not wearing them. And so it's a really good indication that if you have not worn it recently, you can let it go. And again, remember, you can always get more clothes if you need them. And you can trust that God, this is something I had to tell myself, like, God is a provider. If I truly need these things, He'll make a way to where I can get what I need. So let it go. And then the last question is this. So if your clothes have passed the other 3 tests, they do fit, they're not damaged, you have worn it within the last year, question number 4 will be a make it or break it for you. Do I feel good in it? If you are wearing clothes that just don't make you feel good, you're not comfortable in them, they're too tight, you're always like adjusting, you don't need that in your life. You don't need that negativity in your life. Don't allow it into your closet either, okay? If you're wearing it and you just don't feel good in it, it's okay to let it go. And something that you can keep reminding yourself, that I had to keep reminding myself as I like really got rid of a ton of stuff, is that it's okay. Like if I find that, oh no, I just don't have what I need, God is a provider and I can get more. But then also something else to remember is this: godliness with contentment is great gain. So it is very helpful to think about the fact that you can be content with the things that you have, even if it's not all that you want. So the 4th and final question to ask yourself is, do I feel good in it? If you are wearing clothes and you don't feel good in them, then why? You can get rid of it, you know? And the other 3 questions kind of help you to weed out some of the clothes that you don't feel good in, because like a lot of times if something does not fit well, you're not going to feel good in it. Or if it is damaged, or you're trying to hide holes, or, you know, safety pin things together to make it work, you don't feel good in it. It's not a comfortable wear. It's not a comfortable fit for your everyday life. And so that's when things start to get complex or not so simple. Like for me, I love simple. That's what this channel is all about, living life more simply. And I like to just throw it on and go. I'm a low maintenance type of girl. And not that everyone has to be low maintenance, but simple is just my thing. So when I have to finagle and finesse and fix and adjust and all these different verbs, that's not simple to me. So if you are wearing clothes and you're finding that you're having to do a lot to wear those, you know, items, it might be best to just let it go. And since I've let so many of these items go that I've been holding on to for a really long time, I honestly just feel lighter. I really enjoy going into my drawer and being able to just see what I have, like at first glance. I really enjoy being able to go into my closet and look down and see the shoes, and not like these piles of bags that are stacked up high. It is just a really good feeling to let it go. And so I know that let it go might sound like a recurring theme throughout this video, but trust me when I tell you, you are going to feel so good about yourself and about your space if you answer these questions honestly and just let these things go. And I have a bonus tip for you. When you are going through your clothes and you're seeing, you know, what fits, do I feel good in it, and you're trying on your clothes, it is really good to wear a fitted tank or a cami as you're trying these things on, especially tops and shirts, because it's going to give you a good feel for whether things fit or whether they don't. Because a lot of times when I'm wearing sweaters or certain shirts, I always wear them with a camisole or with a tank top underneath. And so thought I'd throw that in there for you guys. So that's it, ladies. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up to like it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've ever used any of these questions before and which one you think may be the hardest for you. And so until next time, I will see you down in the comments.